Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you a pretty rare figure review. Not that the figure is rare, but I mean, I don't do figure reviews that often. But anyway, here I am reviewing the Mattel Batman v Superman DC Multiverse Bat Creature figure. Picked this up at a local store recently. And just want to say my opinion on Batman v Superman, I did really like the movie. It hasn't changed a whole lot since I initially did my review on it. And if you guys remember in Batman v Superman, when Bruce sort of had that dream sequence type of thing, not really so much a dream sequence, but almost that vision, you only seen the Flash, the Flashpoint paradox, whatever you think is going on with it. We have a little jump scare and Bruce is seeing all the bats, and all of a sudden, he pops out. Most people think it is meant to be Man-Bat, and I think that makes the most sense, because I don't think they would just have this abnormally large, bat type of creature in a scene like that if it wasn't a nod to Man-Bat or meant to be Man-Bat. We'll love to see Man-Bat in the movie, though, because I do think he is more of an overlooked Batman villain, Langstrom, of course. But whether it is Man-Bat or not, they still released the figure, so I'm here to review it. And I was sort of hesitating on buying this guy. I haven't really bought any of the Batman v Superman figures minus the armored Batman, which I reviewed a while ago. Just because a lot of them aren't really that impressive. And this one, overall, it's okay. There are things I like about it for sure. But why I ended up deciding to buy it was because I just did really appreciate that if it is Man-Bat, I really appreciate that they did, have that moment with him in the film. So I kind of wanted it just as a huge Batman fan. I did love Ben Affleck in the role. I'm looking forward to seeing more of his work with the character. So I felt like it was a pretty, cool idea to pick this one up. Like I said, overall it is okay. Mattel, they're not really the best when it comes to detailing and stuff like that. They're sort of the equivalent to Hasbro, Marvel Legends, and stuff like that with the DC figures they do. But the sculpting on this one, it seems pretty accurate to what we've seen of the creature in the movie. Like the face. I do wish we had an alternate head or in him more with the expression of when he did the actual scream or screech or whatever it is. So he'd have more of an open mouth with sharp teeth and stuff like that. But I do think his face actually does look a little creepy. And it is sculpted well, like I said, it is fairly accurate to what I remember seeing in the movie. I will be buying the Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition when it comes out next week as well, and I'll probably watch it and probably do a video on it for you guys then. But yeah, and then you see little details. There are some good little details on this, I'll give it to it. You have that little different gray color of some of the fur or hair going on there. And just where some of the hair is, you almost think it's a part of that mutation type of thing that Langstrom goes through with the science experiment. And then there are some little shading details in it, sort of around the veins. They painted in little veins on it, and there's a little bit of sculpting detail on the chest for you guys to make that out a little bit. So it is a little bit nicer than I would initially expect it to be. We have the feet right here, which are a little bit weird. I guess the shape is okay, but you can bend them like that. Some people are confused because they don't really know which way to put them. I think they're meant to be like that. That looks the most. That looks to make the most sense logically. But maybe they kind of folded them this way for something within the box. I don't know. But whatever it is, I do have them standing like that. Except I kind of have them hunched over. I actually have them on top of my shelf, sort of creeping over everything else. And then you have the wings. The wings, I do like the little sculpted folds in it and such, but I do wish you could actually pull them out and see the full winged form. Because now they're just little piece you plug in, and then you can't really do anything else with them. But the good news is that they do stay in fairly well. I do think the wings could have had a little more detail, though. And the eyes are painted fairly well. Like I said, that blank white look sort of gives it a creepy type of vibe to it that I do like. The ears, I like the idea of them. On paper they look pretty cool, but pretty much all the little detail in it is just painted on. You have that general ear sculpt, but the folds in it and stuff are just painted in. It's not really sculpted, which is a little bit disappointing. like I said, there are things throughout the figure I do like. You know, I like some of the actual sculpted veins, but then you have others are there again just painted. And you have like some actual like fur going into like the facial hair area on him right there. If you guys can see that, I know my webcam's shitty, but it's slow. Unfortunately, I didn't paint it with the same gray color. It's just the skin color, which is kind of weird. It just looks a little off. If they weren't going to paint it at all, why did they even sculpt it there? I don't know. But let's see. He also has a little tail back there, by the way. And size comparisons. Most logical choice, the Armored Batman from the same line. Armored Batman being about a 6-7 inch figure as well, closer to 6.5 inches, I think. Although I could be wrong. I didn't measure either of these two exactly. Just so you can see them side by side. And then for some random reason, also compare them with I think it's DC Direct, or at least the Arrow TV series Arrow figure from season 2, and just so you can get a look at him against like a more standard 6-inch figure. So yeah, and this Arrow figure is probably closer to like 7 inches actually, so it's not the best. But if you own the figure, you know how it would look and how the scale goes with different lines and such. And, about halfway through Arrow Season 2, by the way. It is still a really good show. I am enjoying it. Curious to get to the parts everyone bitches about. But the Deathstroke stuff is really interesting and really good so far. But anyway, kind of going off with the topic there. But overall, I never showed the package either. There's really not much to it. I took some of the innard stuff out of it, but it's your basic box that sort of comes with every other figure. You have another piece of this grapple gun type of thing, which actually looks alright. I don't have all the pieces to it, but I've seen videos of it. It looks alright, but I feel like they should have just had like a build-a-figure like Doomsday or something. I think that would have been a better choice. I don't know why I did like a big grapple hook type of thing. But I guess it's kind of cool for cosplayers or something, but they probably made better looking ones too. But it's alright. Package isn't anything special. You just have pictures of Batman and stuff, not the actual bat creature. But yeah, overall, it's a decent figure. The certain details in it could be better. There's some little paint mishaps or places where you wish it was sculpted, but it's painted, or places where you wish were painted, but it's not. Like that area. But like I said, there are some nice little details to it. The sculpt's pretty dead on to what we've seen of the bat creature in the movie. I'll give you a more close-up look at him real quick. And, if you're a real big fan of the movie, it's kind of cool to have, and if you like Man-Bats, definitely, you definitely should appreciate that they made it, I guess. So yeah, overall, pretty decent. And, so that's pretty much it for this figure review. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to mention about this figure, or any questions you had about them. Feel free to leave a comment below. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and look for unspoileddead.com. Catch you guys next time for a video regarding The Walking Dead, which will be up within the next hour or so. And, catch you guys for that, and peace.